The Patriot League has been in partnership with Sport Changes Life for the last 11 years, sending 18 student athletes overseas to Ireland as part of the Victory Scholarship Program. One of this year's 4 Victory Scholars is Tricia Byrne, a Holy Cross women's basketball graduate. She joins me now from across the pond. Tricia, you're officially 6 months into the Sport Changes Life program in Cork, Ireland. What's been the highlight of your experience so far?
Hi, thank you so much for having me. And yeah, like you said, 6 months in, it's pretty crazy to see how fast time has flown. But there's been, I think, numerous highlights of my experience because it's 3-tiered in that I'm playing on a basketball team, also coaching in the community, but also pursuing a master's degree. So I think in each 3 spheres, there's been specific highlights. First, with my basketball team and the Super League Brunel, I think the highlight there was playing in the National Cup Final, which is the biggest event in Ireland. And I competed with my team, which was in this event for the first time in the history of the club. And at the arena, my dad, one of my sisters, and my brothers actually flew out to see the game. So that was something that was really special. I think in the coaching environment, being able to coach a team of young girls and see them progress in the sport has been something that's been really rewarding, but more so to see them develop a sense of camaraderie amongst each other and see them develop a sense of enjoyment out of something that's not so typical in the Ireland sport world. And then in academics, I think it's been an entirely new experience for me in that it's a master's program, but it's a program that I'm in the classroom with people from just about every continent. So being in that environment has definitely thrown me outside my comfort zone, but it's been something that's given me worthwhile experience that I know is going to benefit me along in the future.
I remember before you left, you shared with me one of the things that you were most looking forward to was that mentoring. And with the community service aspect, I know you were very involved in Worcester, giving back to the community during your 4 years as a student athlete. How is this experience different?
Yeah, so at Holy Cross, obviously a school that prides itself in service, so it encourages its students, but even more so its student athletes to become in the community because of the fact that they are role models within the community. It's a similar parallel in that you go out into the Worcester community and you impact kids that you then see at your basketball games throughout the week. Similarly to Ireland, you're going out and you're coaching these young kids who then come out to your games on the weekend. So they see the full circle of you preaching to them the importance of what the game can offer, and then them coming out and seeing you act that out in person is something that's invaluable.
Another one of those parallels, you've been used to the challenging academics in your 4 years at Holy Cross. Now you're earning a master's in international business. What advantages have you gained studying business on a global scale in a foreign country?
It's been quite the experience. At CIT, at Cork Institute of Technology, where I study, it's a very hands-on master's program. So at Holy Cross, where it was liberal arts and I learned a lot of theory and I learned how to essentially be a critical thinker, I now have the opportunity to be in an environment of CIT where we're going out and working with businesses and applying our undergrad knowledge to the master's knowledge. And it's just really unique combination of practical experience and theory experience.
Your former Holy Cross teammate, Maddie Ganser, extended her time over in Ireland in the program. What impact has she had on your experience overseas?
It's been incredible to have Maddie here, just to come over into another country in an entirely new territory that you're pretty unfamiliar with, to have someone that's not only your former teammate, but also a good friend to show you the ropes, show you what you have to take seriously and not too seriously. And just to be someone to echo thoughts against has been something that I'm endlessly grateful for. And I couldn't be happier that she decided to stay another year.
Coming full circle, she was the one that really showed you the ropes. I remember you mentioning when you arrived at Holy Cross. Where have you really been able to travel to, though, since you've been over there?
So with the Victory Scholar program, you have the ability to travel on a somewhat of a restrictive basis, and that they want to ensure that you're not out of the country too long, that it's interfering with your academics and community commitments. But I have been fortunate enough to be able to go to Austria over Christmas, which was incredible. I went to Hallstatt with Justice Melton, who's the other Cork scholar here, which was an awesome experience. And I also had the opportunity to go to Belgium with my international business master's class as part of the program. And that was just incredible to be able to be in a new environment where EU decision makers make decisions that impact the world globally. And coming from the United States, where of course I had the somewhat of an understanding as to what was going on internationally, it was just invaluable to be on the ground and listening to global speakers talk about their role in the EU, especially in relation to Ireland.
Tricia, now just 3 months left as part of the program. What's left on your goals to accomplish?
I think with 3 months left, it's kind of scary because you came into this with such expectations of yourself that you wanted to make sure you were able to make the most of the experience and making an impact in everything that you're involved in. So I think for me, it's, finish strong in those 3 areas, finish strong in our Super League team, finish strong in our coaching and community engagement, and finish strong in academics.
Tricia, I hope all goes as planned. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.